Good afternoon, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. I'm Dhamma Bum, and I'll be your guide this afternoon. It's Friday, January 23rd, and our theme is Be Here Now. Now, Fridays we use to look at making amends, repairing relationships, restoring our practice where we may have fallen off in the previous week. We'd encourage people to check out the description boxes for this and other episodes. The closed caption version with the transcript will be available not today, but probably tomorrow. And so you don't have to take notes about anything. If there's citations that you're looking for, you'll find it by tomorrow. We do guided meditations in the hopes that participants will develop an interest in and some skills at independent practice. Our meditation improves greatly with daily work, and it doesn't have to be all that long. 10 minutes, I'd start at 10 minutes and then flex up as you go along. Just a reminder, our meditation consists of two phases. The first phase is samatha or serenity. That's to relax and get into the groove. The second half is panya or wisdom. Some people say vipassana, but it always goes in that direction. First we get serene, then we wise up. Wisdom never arises from a mind in turmoil. And if you like this, if it's useful to you, please consider giving us a like, a share, shoot us a message, hi Glenn, or consider giving us a super thanks. And with that, on my mark. Please find yourself in a quiet spot, spine straight, shoulders back, chin lowered towards your chest. Let your hands rest in your lap or on your thighs or your knees. Close your eyes and your mouth gently and imagine a ball of white light an inch or two, 3 to 5 centimeters, beneath your nostrils. Inhale through your nose, watch it go down past your heart to your stomach, and back out the same way. Inhale through your nose, watch it go down past your heart to your stomach, and back out the same way. Just smooth, natural breaths. Don't worry about how deep or how fast your breaths are. Just something natural for you as you breathe in through your nose, down past your heart to your stomach, and back out the same way. When outside topics or issues, thoughts intrude, as they will, gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as I breathe in through my nose, down past my heart to my stomach, and back out the same way. Now, as usual, on Fridays, we start with the Dhammapada, verses 3 through 6. He abused me, attacked me, defeated me, robbed me. For someone hostile like this, hatred does not end. He abused me, attacked me, defeated me, robbed me. For someone not hostile like this, hatred ends. For hatred never ends through hatred. By non-hate alone does it end. This is an ancient truth. Many do not realize we here must die. For those who realize this, quarrels end. So we are taught in the Dhammapada that our thoughts lead to our moods, our delusions, our obsessions, and this is why we meditate. We meditate to help us calm our mind and tame our heart. We look at our thoughts, we examine them, we see them for what they are, and we let them go. Non-attachment is a choice. Now, we meditate to let things go. If we let go a little, we get a little serenity. If we let go a lot, we get a lot of serenity. And if we let go completely, that is, if we accept life just the way it is, we will find complete serenity. We need to say a few words about the human condition. The human condition consists of 5 khandhas, or clinging aggregates, and they are the body, our feelings, our memories and perceptions, our thoughts, and consciousness. And we are taught that these are like a lump of molten lead, too hot to touch. We cannot touch the top. We cannot touch the sides or the bottom. There's no place we can touch the khandhas without burning ourselves very badly. So we let them go. They are impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. Let's remember that our monkey mind and our thoughts are also impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. They are changing, the moods are changing, they're going back and forth, not stable. We can look at them, contemplate, see them for what they are, but in the end, let them go. Now, as meditators, we have 3 duties. Our first duty is mindfulness. In this group, we follow the ball of light and we follow the Dhamma talk, not to become attached to the Dhamma talk, but to let the wisdom seep in. Our second duty is collectedness or concentration when outside issues intrude, as they will. We brush them aside, saying, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as it goes in through my nose, down past my heart to my stomach, and back out the same way. And our third duty is contentment. We have a responsibility to be content now. We can't change what we had for breakfast this morning. We don't know what's going to happen 10 seconds from now. The past and the future are not our concern. We are focused on the present. And if we are here now, we will achieve serenity. So if you can achieve a feeling of peace for just a few seconds during today's meditation. You can do it for a number of minutes. When we finish, and as you go through this weekend that's coming up, you can focus and you stitch together these little moments of mindfulness, and pretty soon you look up and, wow, it's been 3 hours. I have not had an angry, resentful, fearful thought for 3 hours. How did that happen? Well, how indeed. This is why we meditate. We meditate to see how we can be peaceful, how we can be here now, not lost in fear of what's coming in the future, not lost in resentments and regret about what happened in the past. Let's just be here now. Now, on Monday, we looked at passage meditation. And there are many spiritual books, prayers, readings that we can use to guide our meditation and to study more deeply whatever belief system it is that we look to for guidance. We're Buddhist, but Christian, Jewish, Hindu, Taoist sources are all also very good to use, and we encourage them. Today, we're just going to look on being here now. So this weekend, as we look back on our week, there will have been situations that were suboptimal, let's say, that didn't go as well as they could have. And when we're thinking about those, here are 4 things for us to think about. First, when I'm looking back on these things, am I minimizing my part and exaggerating theirs? Maybe through a sense of entitlement. Was I setting myself up as a victim? Did I have expectations about what was going to happen that were not met? Could be. Was I expecting people to be something they are not? What did I think was going to happen? Did I know who I was dealing with? If so, what did I think? And finally, was I expecting perfection in this life? Whose fault is that? Where did I get that idea? So what we can see from this is that our expectations really are resentments under construction. We decide that we're entitled to something, or we start making plans and we decide people are going to do different things. And then when they don't do it, I feel, entitled to a temper tantrum. So today, let's just focus on letting go and being here now. We inhale through our nose, watch it go down past our heart to our stomach, and back out the same way. We take smooth, natural breaths. And when we are distracted by outside worries, it could be resentment, it could be fear, it could be anger, guilt, We just gently brush those thoughts aside and we focus on our breath as we breathe in through our nose. Watch it go down past our heart to our stomach and back out the same way. Be here now. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, Krishna told Arjuna, and these are verses 38 to 41, Krishna told Arjuna, knowledge is hidden by selfish desire, by an unquenchable fire for self-satisfaction. Selfish desire is found in the senses, mind, and intellect, misleading and burying our understanding in delusion. Control your senses, conquer your enemy, the destroyer of knowledge and realization. So he's telling us that sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and tactile sensations, and thinking lead us astray. When we meditate, try not to think too much. There is a huge difference, a giant difference between thinking and wisdom. Thinking is a lot of busy work, and more often than not gets us in trouble. Wisdom's something different. So we should act without ego involvement. Those 5 khandhas again. We also act without getting entangled in whether we get our own way. Here's the division of labor. We are responsible for the work, and God, good orderly direction, grace over drama, Uncle Gus, great universal spirit, whatever God is, directs, chooses the results. We row, and we row, and we row. And the higher power sits at the back of the boat with her hands on the tiller and will guide us to the safe harbor that we belong in. So Dhammapada 2:10 very, very clearly says, don't get entangled with what you long for or dislike. Not seeing what you long for is suffering. So also is seeing what you dislike. So we need to abandon attachment to the things we want and avoidance, the things that we hate, and not live in a world of attraction and hatred. Let's try to be here now. We don't crave, cling, and clamor for things. We look at them, see them for what they are, and let them go. Another way of putting that is, please, God, let me mind my own business, keep my hands to myself, and let me not be a jerk. That's a pretty good prayer. We need to be vigilant about our attitude. Again with the Dhammapada 292. The toxins multiply for the insolent and the negligent who reject what they should do and do instead what they should not. That's a death threat. Now the safety line. But the toxins come to an end for those who are mindful and alert, who are constantly well engaged with mindfulness of the body, who don't resort to what they should not do, but persist in doing what they should. We don't have to live a life of clamoring, clinging, striving. I got to have more. What do you want more? We don't have to do that. And the best guard against a toxic attitude is to always be mindful of the divine spark in others. We have within our breast a spark of God, of transcendent reality. So do the people that we find in front of us. Let's try to speak with that. Let's act as if we were speaking with God, because that's exactly who we're talking with. If we do that, we're not going to mistreat other people. We can say what we mean what we say, but not say it mean. Let's try that. So this weekend, when you look back on what happened last week, if a particularly strong thought intrudes, imagine an old-fashioned telephone switchboard and reach up and find the line that's coming in on and unplug it. Maybe it's the orange line. And if it comes back in on the purple line, reach up, find the purple line and unplug that too. Don't worry, whatever it is, it'll still be here when we finish meditating. There's nothing we're going to do in the next 2 minutes that will change it. So, as we go through the weekend, if we find ourselves feeling restless, irritable, or discontent, please take a breath, step into another room, close the door, sit down and put your earphones in, put on this tape, and imagine a ball of white light an inch or two below your nostrils. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Namaste. Okay. Thank you very much for coming. Good to see you. Hi again. Glenn, ×2. I don't know. Well, maybe I'm misreading that. Kind of old. Please join. If you're here, you already know how to get into the live stream. If you're listening to this after it's posted, if you go to today's Daily Dhamma, January 23rd, in the description box, it has a 3-step instruction for how to get into this live stream. And thank you very much to the guy who put it up there. We're not going to embarrass you by putting your name on the interweb, but we appreciate it. And we hope to see you next Monday, January 26th at 3:45 p.m. Japan. Oh, no, at 8:45 a.m. Japan time. My mistake. Monday is in the morning, 8:45. Friday is in the afternoon at 3:45. And if you found this useful, please give us a like, a comment, share with others, or consider giving us a super thanks. It has been turned back on now. Thank you yourself, Glenn. I appreciate it. It's back on now. I won't bore you with the details. But thank you very much, and we will see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.